Good morning. Welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Yesterday, I was speaking to my partner here at the Vitality Project. It's Jason Renno. And Jason and I were discussing how it is that one of the strengths of our collaboration here at the Vitality Project is our capacity to shift directions really on a dime, particularly when it comes to responding to our members' needs here. I know that Jason is equally committed as I am to addressing whatever might rise to the surface at any given time. It's wonderful to have a small organization and one that is keyed in to what's going on day to day. So in that spirit then, in today's podcast, this is what my friends Simon and Fiona, both of whom are currently living in England, this is what they call Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. Well, in today's podcast, I am inviting you to join me in what for me is really a new level of personal grief. The context of this last week where I attended to, in fact, was officiated at a dear long-term friend's funeral I've already discussed. But I have to tell you, I just received news since the last time we met here that my dearest long-term friend, Keith, has been diagnosed with the severest form of brain cancer. His wife, Marlene, has informed me that his prognosis is very, very grim. I met Keith 40 years ago, and he's felt more like a brother to me across these 4 decades than I could possibly express. There's really no one I've ever known who carries as deep a love of music, art, and poetry as Keith, nor anyone that I've known who has sustained a commitment to ongoing intellectual and spiritual searching and growth as much as Keith. Nor have I known anybody who is as deeply truthful and who had as profound a sense of personal integrity as my beloved friend Keith. I'm surrounded right now by loving and supportive souls in my life, starting with my wife Colleen and my daughter Amanda, both of whom have known Keith all these years, and they've known him well. Others in my life have also reached out with care and concern, friends and family, most of whom also saw Keith as who he is and who he will always be, a stellar human being, a creative fire, funnier than most anybody you can imagine, or I can, more profane and sacred at the very same time than anyone I've ever known, and with an inquisitive mind that's really quite unparalleled across my entire life, including my lengthy career in university academics. I've never met another Keith. So Keith, I dedicate the very spirit at the center of this Vitality Project to you. You gave your entire career to helping others in recovery from addiction, even though you yourself were never similarly afflicted. That to me is the definition of a great man. You are, were, and will always be that to me, dear brother. Thanks for joining me today here at the Vitality Project. I hope you'll come back tomorrow.